Begin with some breaking news coming from Afghanistan, and we understand that Taliban's Minister for Refugees, Khalil Haqqani, has been killed in a suicide attack in Kabul. Now, according to sources, the attacker came as a refugee looking for his papers when Khalil Haqqani went to the ministry after lunch and was passing through the corridor. The suicide bomber triggered the blast. Khalil is the brother of Jalaluddin Haqqani, the founder of Haqqani Network. He is also the uncle of Sirajuddin Haqqani, the Taliban Minister for Interior. This is breaking news once again coming in from Afghanistan, and we do understand that Khalil Haqqani, who's the Minister of Refugees in Afghanistan, has been killed following a suicide attack. And let's just link into our Pakistan Bureau Chief Anas Malik for more details on what is happening in Afghanistan. Anas Malik, we understand, or the latest coming from Afghanistan, is that this was a suicide attack. What more do we know?
Well, what we know so far is that Khalil Ahmad Haqqani, the brother of the brother of Jalaluddin Haqqani, who was the former founder of the Haqqani Network, Khalil Ahmad Haqqani was also the Minister of Refugees under the interim Afghan Taliban government. He has been assassinated in a bombing in Kabul, as per sources on the ground. Now, what is pertinent to mention the fact is that Khalil Ahmad Haqqani died inside a mosque when there was a very powerful explosion that is inside his ministry. There was a mosque that was inside his ministry. The casualties are not immediately clear, but what we can confirm is that Khalil Haqqani has indeed been assassinated. Just to give some more background on Khalil Haqqani, he is the uncle of the incumbent Interior Minister of Afghanistan under the Taliban, Sirajuddin Haqqani's uncle. He's the brother of Jalaluddin Haqqani, the founder of the Haqqani Network, and Khalil Haqqani was also the man in charge of Kabul's security following the Taliban takeover in August 2021. He has been listed or was listed on the UN's Sanction Committee's list, the person of interest list, on 9th of February 2011 for participating in the participating in the financing, planning, facilitating, preparing, or preparating of acts of activities in conjunction with Osama bin Laden's Al-Qaeda. That was the charge under which he was under sanctions, and the fact that he has now been assassinated. It has been said that it was the Islamic State or ISKP that has been behind the attack. While they are yet to claim responsibility, the hallmarks of the attack all point in the direction of an ISK-led or ISK modus operandi-led operation.
Anas Malik, stay with me because this is breaking news, like I told our viewers, coming in from Afghanistan. And we do understand, like our correspondent had said there, that Khalil Haqqani has been assassinated inside a mosque, which was inside the Ministry of Refugees. And a suicide bomber set himself off after he saw Haqqani coming back to the ministry after his lunch break. What more do we know about this minister who has been assassinated? What more details and what significance will this have in Afghanistan going forward? Anas.
Last question first. This is ISK drawing big blood. It won't be wrong to say this is punching above the ISK's capability and capacity, but then it goes on to show in the face of that all is well picture that is being painted by the Taliban, that ISK or Islamic State or Khorasan province or Daesh is under control. That is currently clearly not happening. With regards to the significance of Khalil Haqqani, he was, as I said, he was the person in charge of Kabul's security following the Taliban takeover. He is the uncle of the incumbent Interior Minister Sirajuddin Haqqani. And what we also know is that he was also the brother of Jalaluddin Haqqani, the founder of the Haqqani Network of the Taliban. He's been considered as a senior leader among the Taliban ranks. The US State Department had listed initially Khalil Haqqani in 2011. He carried a $5 million bounty on his head. But all in all, this is essentially, this is quite big of a blowback to the Taliban movement or to the Taliban government at large for two reasons. A, it has happened in Kabul. B, it has happened with the Haqqani. And C, the fact that it happened inside the ministry, that raises a lot of alarm bells and a moment of introspection where the Taliban will definitely go into a huddle and beef up their security measures. And in fact, also leash out their proxies as well in the region, around the region, primarily because they say that ISK is also being supported by countries in the region that, quote unquote, want to destabilize Afghanistan.
All right, we'll have to leave it there. That is our Pakistan Bureau Chief Anas Malik on phone. Thank you, Anas. If you're just joining us, this is breaking news from Afghanistan, and we do understand that the Minister of Refugees in Afghanistan, Khalil Haqqani, has been assassinated inside a mosque, inside the Ministry of Refugees, and we do not know the number of casualties yet. We are keeping tabs on this developing story. We'll give you all the full details in our subsequent broadcast. For all the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.